Hey everyone, thank you for tuning in. I hope you were able to read the Diamond Eye and have gathered to do the craft with me. So this was actually a really fun craft. We are going to make bath bombs. So don't want to do a spoiler alert. So um, if you know, you know. So hopefully you read the book. But we started out with 1 cup of baking soda. We have half a cup of citric acid, and then it will be half a cup of cornstarch that I spilled everywhere. What do we do next? Oh, half a cup of Epsom salt. So that was optional, but it adds a little bit of the scent to it. 2 tablespoons. I've got coconut oil here, but you can also use a jojoba or a sweet almond oil, and then 2 tablespoons of essential oils, which I had a hard time getting them out, but anyways, ended up being 2 tablespoons, and then a few drops of food coloring. So I didn't read ahead in the instructions, and they said to actually mix the liquid ingredients first and then add it to the dry ingredients. I just mixed it all together, but it ended up taking a really long time to mix. So it did suggest to do a little bit of water if needed, because we're trying to reach the consistency of kind of like a wet sand. Be careful adding the water. So that's what actually makes bath bombs fun, is the water mixing with the citric acid. So don't just plop a bunch of water in there hoping it'll come out as a wet sand, because it might end up bubbling over and making a mess. So I got these really cool bath bomb stampers on Amazon. I'll put the link in the descriptions. If you follow that link, I do get a little bit of a kickback, but it's not much. But it was really fun working with this and really easy to work with it. So it came with a bigger bath bomb mold and a small one, and then these different kind of impression plates that easily switched on and off as you go along. But it was so much fun. So it took me a minute to hook it back up because I wasn't quite sure what I was doing. You should probably read the directions, but I don't typically read the directions. So once I have it all figured out, just gonna jam a bunch of the bath bomb mixture into the base there. And I kept getting my fingerprints on it, so I thought, oh, I will smash it on the my little mat there first before releasing it, so it has a nice flat edge, which was working until I forgot to lift up as I went, and then I ended up smashing the whole bomb. But here we go. So I gave it a little bit of a smash and then a lift, and it turned out so cool. And the scent that I used on this one, it is a winter mint, and that is by Sensationals. I'll see if I can find that on Amazon too, and I'll try to link it. But check out the descriptions for the stuff I use. I did the citric acid is actually used in like canning. It's a food grade type of um, substance. So I couldn't find it at my local grocery store, but I did end up purchasing the citric acid on Amazon as well. So it's just easier for me to get the stuff off of there. So I'll put a link in in the descriptions for that too, in case you can't find it. But it should be at the grocery store. It said around the canning area is where typically it's found. So I went on and switched to my little one. And he's so cute. And then that one also comes with all these different plate heads. And it was just fun. So this is a fun project that you could do with your girlfriends. If there's just a few of you, you could just purchase a couple of these and then share them. If there's a lot of you, you might want to ask everybody to bring their own mold, or that you can also make circular molds with the bath bombs or anything in kind of cookie mold. And you don't have to make them as thick as I was doing. The last little bit turned out a little shorter, but there you go. I hope you make bath bombs with your friends after reading Diamond Eye. Thank you so much for tuning in.